Imagine you get called up to the allocation table. You've been waiting there for hours. All of a sudden, your name is called and you go up and you see these two bad boys sitting right there. First, you see the Knob Creek 21 year. And then right next to it, the Four Roses Limited Edition 2025. Both sitting right there at the retail price of $250. But you can only buy one. It's limited to just one bottle. Which one should you get? Well, I'm gonna taste both of these and let you know right now.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Bluesbank. My name is David. Starting in 2010, Four Roses decided to release the limited edition. It really is their highlight of the year, right? They take the best recipes of really high-aged bourbons from that year and make it into a blend and bottle it. And now we all have a chance to taste it. A lot of people love it, and it's really, really hard to find. Now, with 17 or 18 releases, there has been reviews that say some years are better than others. Obviously, that's a lot of palate dependency. But let's be honest, if you love Four Roses, they all have been fantastic. Now, the stats on this bad boy, as you can see on the age, it's a blend of 13 and 19 year bourbons with 4 different recipes. It's basically a 90% 13-year blend and a 10% 19-year blend. Now, the problem with this is the fact that it does come at a retail price of $250, which is an increase from $220 last year and I believe $200 the year before. And if you look at the age again, that seems like it shouldn't have happened because last year it was actually a blend of 12, 15, 16, and 20-year bourbons and it came in cheaper. Again, I know age isn't everything, but when the age seems to go down a little bit, you feel like the prices just stay the same or even come down. But the price to go up, I hope the quality also went up as well. Now on to the Knob Creek 21 year. When this was first announced at the beginning of 2025, a lot of people had mixed feelings, right? Because the Knob Creek 18 does get mixed reviews. A lot of people love it, but a lot of people also think it's a little too oaky, a little too tan, a little too bitter. So they're thinking, comes in at 3 more years, it might be a little too much. And of course, the proof was also, I don't want to say a problem, but again, another controversy. Coming in at 100 proof. These days, a lot of high-aged bourbons come at cask strength, right? And so they were hoping or they're expecting this to also be cask strength. But Knob Creek kept it at their regular 100 proof level, which a lot of people, again, got turned off. And lastly, the price. It comes in at a retail price of $250. It's a huge jump from the $160, $170 that you see the Knob Creek 18 go for. So they're like, okay, the huge price increase, 3 more years, even though they were thinking it's too oaky, and it's at 100 proof. So a lot of people already didn't like it before they even tasted it. But for me, I always judge by the taste. So I bought this just for you guys so I could let you know if it's worth the money. Well, I'm not gonna be able to answer any of your questions by just talking. So no more talking, let's get drinking, opening ceremony. Yes. All right, so these have been opening up for actually 15 minutes because of the ultra age. I want to give it a little bit more time than I usually do. And now I'm ready to drink these bad boys. So first, we're gonna start with the Four Roses Limited Edition 2025. Oh man, this is gonna be a great night. So first, the nose. Oh my goodness. This is just fruit all day. One word comes to mind, actually 2 words, I guess. Peach pie. It has really just that oozy, gooey, just a velvety peach. And then you get that, I guess the savory or the bread sweetness. Oh my goodness. The nose is awesome. Of course, if the palate doesn't follow up, you'll be very disappointed. So let's get right to it. Cheers, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. So on the first sip, the spice kind of takes over, but it's not spicy. It's not crazy. It's almost like a awe feeling, almost like if there's a spice that just kind of coated your mouth and made you ready for the sweetness and the fruit and the oakiness that's gonna come along. Because on the second and third sip, oh, the sweetness comes along. That fruit carries over from the nose, like a peach or like even a raspberry jam. And then it goes to mid palate and you get that sweet oakiness, almost like a chocolatey coffee kind of sweetness. Oh my goodness. First 2 sips were absolutely delicious. And the cool thing is on the third and fourth sips, it really kind of evolves, gets into a little bit more like a rye type of sweetness, like a green apple sweetness, or a little bit of pear sweetness. But then if you go back again to the mid and the finish, it just continues with that, the chocolate, the coffee, a little bit of caramel. It's that evolution between the front to the mid to the finish is a fun, complex, and just a delicious experience. Man, Four Roses limited edition just doesn't miss. I wanted to take this time to thank you guys for watching my videos and thank my Patreon YouTube members. Because you know why? Without you guys, this channel wouldn't be here. Because every time the view goes up, every time the like goes up, and every time somebody joins my Patreon YouTube members, I get the motivation. I get that courage to make the next video. So thank you so much for giving me that, giving me strength to keep doing this and moving forward. Thank you. On to the Knob Grade 21, starting with the nose. Now, the nose, and this is just the nose, just mind you, it really reminds me of the Russell's Reserve 50. You get that dusty, that warehouse, the rick house, that dusty oakiness, the sweetness, a little bit of cherry fruit. That's the first thing that came to mind is Russell's 15 Light. Now, of course, the nose could be Russell's 15 Light, but hopefully the palate will also be that. Well, I kind of highly doubt it, but hey, you never know. So cheers, guys. Okay, definitely not Russell's 15, but still. Now, as with the Four Roses, you also get that oaky spiciness, the spice that really covers your mouth. And you know it comes with ultra aged because it's not stingy, it's not peppery, it's not off-putting. It's really wonderful and it keeps it interesting. So the fact that both of these had that spice is really cool. And then the next cool part, I get none of the Knob Grade trademark, the peanut butter, whatever you want to call it, peanut brittle, nothing like that. It's actually a really nice ultra aged bourbon. You get that sweet oak, you get that caramel. It feels like it's more of a traditional bourbon that's ultra aged. Wow, really interesting. And then on the third and fourth sips, especially in the mid and the finish, instead of getting like more caramel or sweetness, you get more like a cherry pie, like a cherry ice cream to a certain extent, just really creamy, velvety cherry goodness. It's actually wow. And then of course at the very end of the finish, it's very long. And then right here, even though you're not supposed to taste anything right here, you get that oaky bitterness, that coffee bitterness that I really, really enjoy, especially right at the end. So you can go back for it again and again and again. Knob Grade 21. And for being 100 proof, you think it might be a little thin, it might be a little, how do you say it, watery? No, nothing like that. It actually is packed full of flavor. And I think if it was higher proof, it might be too spicy or even too oaky. So I think there's a reason they watered it down. Now, I'd be curious to drink it at cask strength or at higher proof, but hey, what it is, very delicious. All right, so I'm gonna take some time, go back and forth, and let you know the result in just a short minute. All right, that was a very enjoyable 15 minutes. Going back and forth with these ultra aged premium bourbons. I mean, let's be honest, this is why I love making videos, because I get to drink these. But most importantly, I'm gonna let you know, if you could only buy one, if you're at the allocation table and these two are staying right there for $250, which one should you get? It's gonna be the Four Roses Limited Edition 2025. This one is just a little bit more complex, a little bit more fun. And like I mentioned, the evolution between the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth sips were very, very nice. You get the spice, you get the fruit, you get the sweetness, and then you get a little bit different spice, you get a little different fruit, and you get a different sweet and the bitterness and the chocolate, all in the first, second, third, fourth sips. While this is very consistent, it's very good, but it does give you, how do you say, you want a little bit more, especially coming in at $250. It doesn't have that wow factor. It doesn't have that, man, this feels like I'm drinking premium bourbon. It feels like I'm drinking a really good bourbon. Like this is a premium experience. You know that this is, very expensive, very thought of, very, you could tell that a lot of craft went into it. While this, just a really good bourbon. And for that price point, I would rather have this experience than that. Oh, and as a bonus, I'll let you know if both, one, or neither are worth the $250 price point. First, let's go to the winner, the Four Roses Limited Edition. Is this worth the $250? My verdict is yes, it's worth $250, but nothing more than that. It's a very premium experience. If you love Four Roses, if you had Four Roses Limited in the past, if you like their single barrels or barrel strength, you will absolutely love this one. You just can't get that premium. Now, if you had the Father's Day versions or the 16 or the 15-year-old single barrels, maybe you did have those kind of experiences, but it's really hard to mimic a 19-year bourbon, even though it's only 10% of the blend. And I'm pretty sure the 13 years were just really either high proofs or really mature ones, because you could taste the really good oak and the spice that comes along with it. And now on to Knob Creek 21. Is this worth $250? If I saw this, if I had a pour of this and I didn't have this bottle, would I buy it for $250? My answer is no, I would not. It's a really, really good bourbon. And I think if this was priced around the Knob Creek 18 mark, around the $160, $70, I think it would be worth it. I don't think this is a huge upgrade from Knob Creek 18. I like the Knob Creek 18. Maybe this is a slight upgrade from Knob Creek 18. But if you just get the Knob Creek 18, you're gonna get 95% of the experience. So in my opinion, I would just get the Knob Creek 18 at $160, $170. And of course, Knob Creek 12 at $50 is just too good of a deal to pass up. So I think for this, for $250, it's a tad too expensive. I wish it was closer to the $160, $170. So for me, this is definitely, I don't want to say try before you buy, but in my opinion, I would not have got this if I actually had a taste before I bought it. Let me know in the comments, have you had either of these? If so, did you like it? If you didn't have neither, which one would you choose after seeing my review? Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.